One, the online course, and I'm co-sponsoring or co-instructing this course this week with instructor Joy Robinson. We wanted to do something a little different today. We wanted to kind of give you some important takeaways for week 3 session. So just some quick review. We're going to focus on chapters 2 and 6. So the responsible reading for this week and the activities to go along with it would be to read chapters 2 and chapter 6. And just in brief, the objectives for chapter 2 and chapter 6 pretty much revolve around the importance of planning and goal setting and in your journeys for college. And the whole point of getting organized, how important it means to be organized when you're doing work, to help prepare you for your week and for your study habits and just getting in, traveling back and forth to school, combining it with work, etc. Something else that's important is how to take very good notes. A very, very important key to the success of you and your college learning. Another important goal is the preparation for classes. Being able to prepare for your classes before you go and make sure you have all your equipment and supplies for you, or when you're going to your labs, or when you're preparing to do your homework, to have everything that you need. So the whole preparation process of it. And last but not least, of course, is being engaged inside the class when you're in the class or in the classroom. Which is a little bit of what I'm going to talk about as far as my suggested takeaway for you for week 3. Being engaged in the classroom not only means coming to class prepared with all the textbooks and things you need to take your notes, to have the textbook to go reference back during the lecture, but more importantly, before you even go into that class, that you've already taken the time to read the chapters in advance. You've already formulated some questions, perhaps you've even done a few homework problems and examples, so that when you're going into the class, you are not just kind of going in there kind of like, wow, I don't know what I'm doing, but more so prepare to ask questions. You have a concept and an understanding, and now you're going to class in a more positive direction and goal to say, I'm really prepared. I know a little something about the topic, and now I have more questions in order to help solidify my topic, my understanding. And trust and believe that's such a positive feeling. So not only will you be energetic on going to class, and you're not going to class not knowing what to expect, but the teacher, as an instructor, I notice these things as well. I notice that you've done some homework or you've done some preliminary reading, that you're actually concerned about your grading, what you're learning, and that you have the ability to ask me important questions versus, well, why is this, what is that? You've already kind of started to think about that, doing some critical thinking, and I think that's most important about that. So one of the important takeaways that I want you to take with you from week 3 is just the importance of being engaged in the classroom, because this way you can ask and answer questions, you can and really have a good knowledgeable dialogue and discussion with real questions that are applying to the chapter and topic at hand. You can do that with your teacher and with your peers. So that's my takeaway, and now I guess I'll turn it over a little bit to my colleague, instructor Joy Robinson, to see what her takeaways are for week 3. Thanks a lot.